his words and voice shaky, as if enraged by the atmosphere. Vlad had deduced that the conversation between Jorge and the one-armed Jack ended in a massive catastrophe. Jorge told Vlad to stop selling the candles. Confused, Vlad asked what he should do. Jorge told Vlad he had received information that one-armed Jack was bringing someone from outside the slums of Shawaria, and the individual was rumored to be a mercenary who was once a knight. Just like you, Jorge? Indeed, just like me. One-armed Jack was a man in command of an overwhelming number of people, but even with the overwhelming force when coming face-to-face with Jorge, he alone stood like a fortress for one-armed Jack to pass. Because since when can a flock of sheep stand against a wolf? But if one-armed Jack invites a knight-level swordmaster, the balance would flip in an instant. If that's the case, Vlad, we are outnumbered and I would be going to give you your first mission soon. Later, Vlad recalled how Harbin, despite his lack of fingers, learned letters and numbers by his brilliance, and now was using his genius to help Captain Hoover of the Whale Hunter organization. Looking at Harbin's situation, Vlad realized he too could put in a learning effort, and he too could rise higher and higher through learning.
Boy.
You may need to narrow down the angle of your elbow. This was the inner voice in Vlad. Vlad, not used to the voice talking every time he wields a weapon. This voice began a month ago after Vlad was struck by the black lightning. Vlad began to hear someone's voice. These whispers, like the devil, began to sound every time Vlad held a weapon, similar to a word. Vlad thought. Instead of getting a sword, he thought of getting holy water first. Bro was about to exercise. Vlad tried to ignore the voice's words, thinking it was a distraction. He didn't have time for it as he would give his best to his practice. Having regained focus, opening his eyes filled with determination and focus, he raised to deliver a devastating swing when the voice told him to narrow his elbows and he unconsciously obeyed. With a great slash downwards, which seemed to slice through air with precise accuracy and terrifying strength, even Vlad felt like that swing was very different from the hundreds of slashes he had been doing. Vlad pondered if what he did just now was a slice swing technique mastered by people who understand the way of the sword. Terrified, Vlad pondered what truly was in his head that was talking to him.